French.
C'est le verbe de la semaine, c'est le verbe de la semaine.
Bonjour et bienvenue dans Verb of the Week, le verbe de la semaine, where I guarantee that in under 10 minutes you will learn the verb être in a fun and interesting way. Imagine how hard it would be to communicate without the verb être. You wouldn't be able to say basic things like le français est facile, French is easy, je suis intelligent, I am intelligent, or il est guitariste, he is a guitarist. So, starting with I am, je suis, this is what the verb être looks and sounds like in its present form. And if you click here, you can become an exclusive member of the Être fan club, which will give you the worksheet needed to translate the sentences that we're going to do today.
Je suis.
Tu es,
Il est.
elle est, nous sommes,
Vous êtes. Ils sont. Elles sont.
The verb être, along with avoir, to have, aller, to go, and faire, to do, or to make, is one of the 4 superverbs, a bit like the Champions League. You use it all the time when describing your job, je suis facteur, I'm a postman, your nationality, je suis anglais, or anglaise if you're female, describing people, il est très amusant, he's very funny, elle est un peu bizarre, she's a bit strange, and how they're feeling. Il est très fatigué, he is really tired, or elle est très heureuse aujourd'hui, she is very happy today.
Bon, un petit quiz maintenant before we move on to the
Hardcore translation.
We asked several people in France, why do you like the verb être? Pourquoi est-ce que vous aimez le verbe être? So see how many you can translate just by listening to, reading and guessing the meaning. Also, another useful word is the word parce que, because it gives you time to think. You can just go, bah, parce que.
Pourquoi est-ce que vous aimez le verbe être?
Parce que c'est fantastique.
Parce que c'est français.
Parce que c'est convivial.
parce que c'est rock and roll. Woo! Alright.
Parce que c'est beau.
Parce que c'est délicieux.
C'est facile.
Parce que c'est essentiel.
C'est indispensable.
Parce que c'est sympathique.
Parce que c'est sexy.
Le verbe être, j'aime pas, moi c'est nul.
Et voilà les réponses. Here are the answers.
Pourquoi est-ce que vous aimez le verbe être?
Parce que c'est fantastique.
Parce que c'est français.
Parce que c'est convivial.
Parce que c'est rock and roll. Woo! Alright.
Parce que c'est beau.
Parce que c'est délicieux.
C'est facile.
Parce que c'est essentiel.
C'est indispensable.
Parce que c'est sympathique.
Parce que c'est sexy.
Le verbe être, j'aime pas, moi c'est nul.
You may have noticed that everyone used c'est to say it is in their answer. However, on the earlier slide, il est can mean it is as well as he is, and elle can mean it is as well as she is. This is because nouns, as in things or objects, have genders. So, un pamplemousse is masculine, and une maison is feminine. A lot of people think this is really complicated and it frightens them off because we don't have that in English, but it's not. Basically, when you come across a new noun, just try and remember whether it's masculine, like un coca, or feminine, like une bière. And as you see, there's no logic to why a Coke is masculine and a beer is feminine. Ah, bonjour. Alors, la première phrase à traduire, the first sentence to translate, using the worksheet and the present tense of être, is I'm a private detective and it's very interesting. So don't forget to pause the video to give yourselves time. Bonne chance. Good luck.
Je suis.
Tu es.
Il est.
Elle est. Nous sommes. Vous êtes. Ils sont. Elles sont.
Okay, so the version I have is Je suis détective privé et c'est très intéressant. You may have something slightly different because obviously there are several ways of saying the same thing in English as well, but the main thing is Je suis, I am. And as you can see, c'est is also very useful, especially if you don't know if something is masculine or feminine, because it's the general way of talking about something you've already mentioned. So for example, you can say J'adore le français, c'est génial, or je déteste la philosophie, c'est nul. Voilà. Oh, hang on. J'ai une question. I have a question here from Jenny in Leeds. Qu'est-ce que c'est votre question, Jenny?
Bonjour. I was just wondering why in French you'd only say Je suis détective privé, when in English you'd say I am a private detective. So I was just wondering where the A goes to. Thank you.
C'est une très bonne question et c'est parce que détective privé is a job title. So with any job title you don't need to use what's called the article, the un or the une if it's feminine. For example, I would say Je suis boulanger, I'm a baker. Elle est professeure, she is a teacher. And il est chanteur, he is a singer. Alors, la deuxième phrase à traduire, the second sentence to translate is You are an idiot and so is he. And the way to do that word for word is You are an idiot and him too.
Je suis.
Tu es.
Il est.
Elle est. Nous sommes. Vous êtes. Ils sont. Elles sont.
Alors, ma réponse, c'est tu es un idiot et lui aussi, or vous êtes un idiot et lui aussi. And we'll go into why there are two forms of you in the next tutorial, avoir, so make sure you have a look at that. Also, un idiot, it's not a job title, so that's why it's un idiot. How are you getting on with être? Ça va? Très bien. Okay. Alors la troisième phrase, the third sentence we're going to do is we are a little tired today.
Je suis.
Tu es.
Il est.
Elle est. Nous sommes. Vous êtes. Ils sont. Elles sont.
Bon, la réponse, or one answer, is nous sommes un peu fatigués aujourd'hui. And I've put an S on the end of fatigué because French words have to agree. That's why French people learning English might say something like we are a little tired, comme lui. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the verb être. Moi j'aime bien, I like it, et elle aussi. Don't forget to finish the sentences on the worksheet to test yourselves, and next time we'll be doing the verb avoir, to have, and I'll explain why there are two words for you in French, tu and vous. I'd also subscribe to Yorkshire French, bien sûr. À bientôt et ciao!